Hey, what's up everyone? It's Manga Time once again with Bleach 521, A Piggy Party. I was kind of, I called it, I think most people called it, that Ichigo and Renji were going to go to Kirio Hikifune's Gatten Den, her food palace, next. And it's quite funny, when they're on their arrival, they're trying to fight to see who's going to land on the floor, because they're both pretty injured. And then a cone is revealed to be an Ichigo Shihakusho, and he transforms into like Hulk Cone again and hits the floor first. So that was quite funny. And then Kirio arrives, and she basically just gets them to eat loads of food, and this is kind of what we expected to happen, because once you've been healed, you eat and you feel better. So they eat loads of food, and I thought Kubo's art was really good in this part of the chapter as well, actually, because like the inside of Kirio's palace looks really nice. Like you got the lights hanging from the ceiling, loads of bowls. It's a level of detail in the background that Kubo just tends not to do that much, or at least hasn't done for a while. But basically, as they're eating, Kirio says, "I'll be back. I'm just going to go and make some desserts." She leaves. Ichigo and Renji are talking, and Ichigo wonders if it's all right for them to be doing this, and he's basically saying that they're here having a slap-up meal while people in Seirete are struggling to survive, basically, and are preparing for the next Vandenreich invasion. And Renji just responds with, "You're being a bit of an idiot." He's like, the reason they're there is because they got really badly hurt, and they're there because they're preparing for the next fight, and the Royal Guard are helping them to prepare for this fight. I like this scene. It's been a little while since Renji and Ichigo have actually had, just a bit of interaction, just on their own, and I kind of hope this continues. But that was nice. And then Kirio comes back in through the door, and she's not fat anymore. She's actually like, well, she's slim. She's got massive tits. May as well be Matsumoto, but with purple hair. And it's like, whoa. Okay, that's Kirio Hikifune, everyone. This is probably what she really looks like. You don't have to worry about her being, because let's face it, when she was first revealed, lots of people were like, "Oh, whoa, I wasn't expecting her to look like that." And even Shinji said, "Oh, we've changed a lot since I last saw you." And basically, Kirio tells them that the Royal Guard are just taking them through a normal training session. Heal, eat, and then do whatever the hell afterwards, except this time it's on the scale of the King of Souls. So, rather than just getting a bit of first aid, they were treated to Korinji Tenjiro's hot springs. Rather than just have a little bit of food, they were treated to a massive banquet. So that does, it's intriguing as to what's going to happen next. And Kirio explains as to why she's fat and thin. Basically, when she sort of stores up Reiatsu, and then when she creates one of these feasts, she loses all that Reiatsu and slims up, as she says. But after that, she basically gets ready to send them on their way. And she tells them that her job is done. The food they ate was actually full of an almost alien Reiatsu, and you see them sort of standing there looking at themselves, and you can see they're feeling this sensation. And we actually find out that Kirio Hikifune is the creator of the Mod Souls, the Jinjo-kan, which is really quite cool. A nice little bit of information there. It completely destroys the filler arc with the Rei guy. Completely destroys it, because they said that Oko Yushima was the creator of the Mod Souls, but he's not anymore. And I like this because it gives Kirio, implements her into the world a bit better. And she interestingly says that the Soul King essentially chose these guys to be the Royal Guard. They were chosen. So it's not necessarily to have anything to do with their power, but it's people who brought something to the Soul Society's history. Korinji created his hot springs. Kirio is the Mod Soul inventor. So what the hell have these other guys created? Well, we find out one of them. It's actually the black dude with the glasses at last. Kirio's about to send them off to the next palace, and she says, you know, you guys need to be careful, because the next palace, I have no idea what he's going to do. And apparently it's the Phoenix Palace of Nimaiya Ouetsu, who is the black dude with the glasses and the afro, and apparently he's the creator of the Zanpakuto. Yeah. How do you create Zanpakuto? I thought they were created by the spirits of Shinigami. What? Yeah, but yeah, that's the end of the chapter. It was good, you know, it was a bit slower than last chapter. Admittedly, last chapter, you know, we jumped back and forth a little bit. But he's got Kirio's palace done extremely quickly. Admittedly, if all they were going to do is eat, there wasn't really a lot they could do there. But yeah, he got hers done really quickly, so I suspect we might spend a little bit more time in Ouetsu's palace. Especially since it's probably where Ichigo's sword's going to be reforged. Renji's Bankai might be revealed, the new improved Bankai. Overall, I like this chapter. I'm probably going to give it an 8 out of 10. It was a little slow, but the artwork I thought was really nice this chapter. Kirio had a couple of revelations up her sleeve. We found out the name of the Black Royal Guard, and we found out what he makes as part of the Soul Society's history. So that leaves us with the question, what does Shutara Shenjumaru make, and what does Oshu made? What have these two done for the history of Soul Society? You know, that's really interesting. If this Ouetsu guy is the creator of Zanpakuto, maybe one of them is the creator of Kido. That would be freaking crazy. And if they are, I probably would say it was Senjumaru. But I don't know. If I say that, Kubo's probably going to throw us a curveball and it'll be Osha, and I'll look like an idiot. But yeah, if there's a couple of things I really want to see, I really want to see the Vandenreich again. Christ. It hasn't even been that long since they were last in it, but oh my god, it feels like it's been ages. But yeah, that's it for my review this week. I'm going to release a Naruto one pretty soon. So, and there wasn't a fairy tale last week either, which is really weird. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MrThomas2304. And I'll catch you guys later. See you then.